one of the biggest takeaways is we actually get to see her quirk, which is pretty broken. Like she can say a name of something and then impose a rule on it. And like the fact like it starts off like that and Shiggy like shoots off a radio cannon wave like we've seen him done before in the war, but she dodges it. Like they go into like a flying formation with the stealth bombers, and then she imposes a rule to take away all the air around Shiggy, so he starts suffocating. Like that shit was insane how she just immediately did that. And you see, off one, it's like, oh, I gotta have this. I need it in my repertoire immediately. Like something like that can't go like I just gotta have that.
Oh yeah, no, it like her. It's maybe it's because like I put too much THC in my body, but I can't think that fast for her quirk. Like, you really gotta think about what you gotta do. He has to touch something, say its name, and then give it a rule. So imagine you're in a high intensity battle where you're throwing punches, throwing this, and like you have to like say so many different rules at one time. You know what I'm saying? Like think
Okay,
about how
yeah, yeah,
fast she had to think about like, okay, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna grab the air and say 100 for the next 100 meter or 100 meters away from me, the air does not exist. And then go and like still do that in the like while like I guess in her quirk she could do that to two things. And she
yeah,
does one to herself to give herself some super like pretty much like above average human strength.
yeah.
Extraordinary human strength. We'll say that. It's nothing like too crazy, nothing too
It's
fancy.
not all might, but
It's not
it's
oh
strong
my
enough.
it's strong enough. It gets the job done. Listen, she got a mean right hook. Let's just say that. A mean right hook. And then the next one she uses freely. But like she does that and then she goes, the laser is holdable when the laser gets shot at her, and then she catches the laser. And then
It turns into like pudding.
yeah, it turns like pudding, then she punches this nigga. And she punches Shigaraki, says his name, and then now she goes, um, okay, now I've said your name, and Shigaraki moves at all, his heart will stop. Like that's like three rules in like what a battle that looked like it took maybe 15 seconds.
That honestly, that felt like some Hunter x Hunter shit. But like,
Bro, it really is on some Hunter x Hunter shit. That's a
oh
nin
every
ability. This is a nin quirk.
on everything, like she's a whole manipulator out here, dog. Like that shit's crazy.
Yeah,
Um,
different.
but one thing I do fuck with is like the ability itself is so interesting in that we've kind of seen it with what's his name, Shinzo, the brainwash quirk guy, where like if he like asks you a question, whether or not if you answer it he could just control you or not. Like this is kind of like a play on that, and I really dig how like it is fast paced. She got to think on the fly with it, but at the same time I guess she's worked so much. Like could you imagine the trial and error to figure out that you had a quirk like this as a kid? Like, dog, imagine you say red light, green light. Oh, da da da, you moved, and then somebody actually starts walking. Like, no, I didn't, but like she got you got to listen to her because you know she imposed the rule on you. Like, there had to be a lot of trial and error with her power itself, and I kind of want to see more with her. So when it comes to the end of this chapter, I don't think that Shigaraki will steal her quirk per se, or All for One will steal her quirk.
I don't know. I think he might run off with it.